Hello and welcome to the unboxing for the month of May for our Ann Fitzpatrick subscription powered by Virtual Doll Convention. This is such a fun month because Ann is going back to school. Well, she's been in school the whole time, but we're getting a little close to graduating, and Ann is on the yearbook photography team, and she has a very, very special outfit that she is going to wear, complete with a camera, and it is called Picture Day Pop. This one is so much fun. You're going to love it. I have a little description that I wrote here, but we're going to put some of the pictures on the screen that Christopher took and Diana edited for us. And it says, "Say cheese." Today, Ann is ready for her close-up, and everyone else is too, with her adorable new outfit called Picture Day Pop. This is what she wears as she dashes around Hoffman Elementary, camera in hand, snapping photos for the school yearbook. Let's talk about this sweater. It's a real showstopper, striped in bold, happy colors with a hint of sparkle with silver thread accents. And yes, it was actually made in a real sweater factory, making it a true collector's piece. It feels just like something you'd find in your own closet. She pairs it with dazzling silver jeans. Check out that shimmer. The tailoring is amazing, with real working pockets and stitch details that take it to the next level. Down to those shoes, classic black slip-ons with scalloped edges, easy to wear for a full day of school adventures. And of course, Ann's got her trusty camera with her to catch every moment. This look is playful, stylish, and totally picture perfect, just like Ann. This outfit is something we worked on many times. I think our puddle jumping outfit takes the cake for the most revisions we've ever done, but this one's pretty close to it. And when I say that, I mean it in a really good way, because we honed in on it and we edited it again and again and again just to make it perfect. The sweater is absolutely wonderful. This one was Christopher's inspiration, and the sweater was made in a real sweater factory. So when you get it and you feel it, the details, the way it looks, the little buttons, the sewing, the little silver threads that are through the sweater, it is all so real. This is taking real clothing and making it into a miniature version. And so I love that. So the VDC factory partners with a real sweater factory because this was outside their comfort zone. And so I said, well, how are we going to make it? And they said, we're going to partner with a real sweater factory. So this sweater and the sweater from last month for the puddle jumping outfit were made in these real sweater factories. It is worth every penny because you are getting something so special and so unbelievably good, and it was worth the splurge. So we know you're going to love that sweater, and you can pair it with a lot of things. Now, I get to take credit for the jeans, not that it's a competition here, but when we were looking at this beautiful sweater, we were trying to figure out what kind of pants our sweet Ann Fitzpatrick would be wearing. And I said, why don't we do silver jeans? And Christopher said, you know, that's a really good idea. We have these silver accents in the sweater, and these silver jeans, hopefully you can get in here and see, because I am so incredibly proud of these silver jeans that are coming in your box. This is a dream for a young girl to wear to school. This is so fun. It's so exciting. If Paul and Diane had sparkly, wonderful silver jeans like this, she would want to wear them every single day. But what I want you to look at real close is the tailoring on these jeans. Look at the individually sewn pockets. Look at the belt loops. I cannot get over these tiny little belt loops. I would have a very hard time sewing belt loops on human-sized jeans, and to do it on this type of scale is truly unbelievable. These are extremely elevated jeans. The fabric is wonderful. They have a zip fly and a button closure. So these are truly special, and being silver, truly, silver is one of my favorite colors to wear. I love it in belts. I love it in shoes. I love it in jewelry. I love it in tops. I don't have any silver jeans, so I'm kind of jelly of our Ann Fitzpatrick, but it goes with everything. And so this is going to be such a fun addition to your closet. What little girl would not want a pair of silver jeans? It reminds me of the Taylor Swift song, I'm gonna be bejeweled when I walk in the room. This is that. I can make the whole place shimmer. So obviously I'm not a singer, but this is what it reminds me of. Just all the shimmery, silvery fun. So I am so proud of these jeans. And I know Christopher is too. We're proud of the whole look and I hope you love it. Now, as a special treat this month, we're also including those adorable black scalloped shoes inside your box. So you're getting the wonderful sweater, the incredible jeans, the black scalloped shoes, and the camera. The camera is so cool. And it has a little plastic thing that you pull out on the bottom, and if you pull it out, it makes a real camera snapping noise. So that is really fun. We've put these out before. We put them out for Grace years ago, but now we have them, and they are also in surprise colors. So you may get a blue one, a pink one, a black one, and I think there's one other color, but these are super fun. And I love the little clicking noise they make. It's the little things, am I right? It's the little stuff that we just love. So this is going to be such a fun box. We put the box up here for a little change of pace, which is really neat. But before we dive into the box, I do want to chat about this adorable film set that Christopher created for our Ann Fitzpatrick. We don't have all of her outfits in this because we wanted to bring in outfits that really pertain to school. So we have, and this, make sure you're looking at puddle jumping right now because this is so cute. It is raining today, and it is raining, it's supposed to rain all day here in Colorado, and it is such a cozy day to be filming right now. But Holland Diane, do you remember last month when I showed you the clip of Holland Diane out in the rain, screaming to delight with her yellow rain jacket? Well, that rain jacket still fits and she wore it to school today. You know, it's just those little things, but it was so fun because her rain jacket looks a lot like this one. And I'm sitting here watching my daughter going to school in her little yellow rain jacket that was helped inspire this box. And it just felt like such a full circle moment. And what I love about it is it really, all of our outfits, except for the dress-up outfits, which are very much real life for a real child, they all feel so real life. So in this display, we have outfits that Anne would wear to school. We have her back to school outfit with these adorable overalls with the saucer bottoms. Again, this was inspired by something that I put Holland Diane in on her second Easter, and she was wearing these bell bottoms with these layers that were so dang cute. They had daisies all over them, but we thought it would be really adorable in some overalls. But we have her sleepover jacket, her sleepover outfit, her rain jackets. And when we talk about real life clothes, one of the things that is so important for children, so important for young people, and important for us as doll collectors and as people who like to have a lot of dolls and a lot of fun with our collecting is we like to have imagination and dress up play. And one of our most amazing boxes that we have done for Anne is her Dress Up Dreams box. And Anne is shown right here on the stage with an apple, with the antique Seven Dwarfs toys we have right here, with different knickknacks, different backgrounds and things that we have found around the shop. And then Christopher went next door to the thrift store, and I can't believe you found this light up A. That is so perfect, truly. This light up A is everything. And the guitar and all the fun stuff. So just have fun looking at it. The football. It feels so much like school and like fun and just the perfect day that you'd have towards the end of school with your friends, being on the yearbook committee. Am I right? It just feels good. And that's one of the things that we are constantly talking about and refining. And when we do the subscriptions, yesterday, Christopher and I have been really just going round and round, working super hard. And I said to Christopher at one point when I was getting a little flustered, I said, it shouldn't be this hard. And he said, well, it takes a lot of time and effort and consideration and care. And that's what we hope it feels like when you get it. So from opening the box, from seeing the video, to the artwork, to the video, to the film set, all of it, we want it to just be an experience and to be super fun. We know that you can buy things at a lot of places, but we want it to really touch your heart and soul. So I hope that's what it does. Now we're gonna dive in. Speaking of art and fun, let's look at some of the printables and the paper doll of the month by Diana Vining, and then we're gonna talk about our pattern and bring in Christopher. So our Ann Fitzpatrick Club Director of Art is Diana Vining, and she does such a wonderful job. Diana Vining has the paper doll shop, and she has been with VDC since 2019, the end of 2019, and early 2020 is when she really just took the helm and took us to new heights. And when I said I wanted to start a subscription, I called her on the phone, we had a meeting, and I said every single one of our subscription boxes is going to come with a paper doll, a craft that corresponds with the outfit, and a story. And you can author the story if you want to. And she said, I would love to do that. And so she has been authoring all of Grace's stories and all of Ann's stories since the beginning. She does a wonderful job. Now let's talk about her paper doll of the month. This is so cute. First of all, I have to say, look at the little heart that Ann is doing in this paper doll. She's doing the little heart, which is so popular with the young kids now. And Holland Diane just this week learned about making that heart, and she has been making it constantly. So again, there are so many times that just as a mother and doing this, it brings me to a whole nother level. It's not adult fashion. We are getting into the mind and the eye of a child, and Diana Vining is a teacher, and so she knows what the kids are up to. And she does such a good job illustrating it. So the heart thing is just, it is perfect. And she nailed it. And she also put on an extra skirt, and there's a little overalls, and there's a hat that has a little press thing on it, and that is so cute, and a little mouse that is smiling to the brim saying say cheese. So absolutely adorable. Diana illustrated this beautifully. She did a wonderful job. And then you will receive your story of the month. It says, hello, beautiful. I'm not going to read it all, but it says, it's been such a busy month for me. Only a few weeks ago, I was doing a little happy dance when I saw my name on the list outside the Yearbook Club advisor's door. Junior photographer Ann Fitzpatrick. Now, armed with a special access pass to get snapshots of all the different events and activities at school and a digital SLR camera, I felt like a real reporter ready to capture all the vibrant moments of school life. I want you to take a look at there's so many little details in Diana's art, but look at the background on the story. It is the same design as the sweater with the silver threads, the colors. This takes so much time to do. Hours and hours and hours and hours. And a lot of the time, Diana Vining, who is a mother and has 2 young children herself, plus works out of the home being a teacher, she does a lot of this on the weekend. So Diana, we are so thankful for you every day, every time. Thank you for all of your hard work. This is so special. So special. And then Diana just always thinks of all the fun stuff. So you're going to get, as your printable activity craft, we have Ann's yearbook photographer kit. So she's got a little pen and paper that says who, what, when, where, why, and the school staff and the Hoffman Elementary. And she even has a little press badge right here. A little press badge, that is so cute. So you can take that out and put a little string on it, and Ann can have her little press badge while she's going off and doing all of her hard work. And then she also made a little picture frame, which you can cut this out, cut it out on the inside if you want, and then cut around Ann, and you can put a little picture in there. But this is so fun. It says you can use some of these embellishments to decorate your mat if you like. So this is great. It says, I love your face, smile, oh snap, say cheese. It's just so perfect and fun and vibrant, which is what the outfit looks like. So we love it. Thank you, Diana Vining. And then on the cover, the first thing you're going to see is a letter from us, and it has fun ideas for vignettes or for photography for your outfit and for your Ann doll. So we hope you enjoy seeing that as well. There was a whole process and a whole unboxing thing, and I know for a lot of our wonderful subscribers, you make an event out of it and you have a lot of fun with it. And so we love seeing when you get it. Our friend Marcy, oh my gosh, Marcy, you always do the most cute setups. You put your doll and you put all the stuff all around it, and then you always write so many wonderful things. So thank you so much, Marcy, for all of your wonderful posts every month. So speaking of hard work, speaking of being a mom, speaking of getting up every day and doing the dang thing, Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude has been working so incredibly hard. Keeping up the pace of 3 subscriptions is a lot of work. It's a lot of work for all of us. But for Tamara, she has been absolutely slaying the game, and she is just doing wonderful things. And our pattern of the month could not be more perfect for Ann Fitzpatrick. I absolutely love it. It is called School Spirit. Come on in, Tamara Casey, and tell us all about it.
A picture is worth 1,000 words means that a single image can communicate complex ideas, messages, and emotions. The phrase was coined in the early 1900s and was made famous by Fred Barnard in the 1920s, who used it in adverts on the side of streetcars. As Anne heads off to school today to capture friends and classmates for photo day, I'm reminded of the fun of receiving those school yearbooks. The pages were filled with photos of classmates, sports teams, and clubs that made school so much fun. This month's pattern is intended to capture some of those extracurricular activities that gave us an opportunity to show our school spirit. The school spirit pattern features a long sleeve princess seam dress with a high collar and a flared skirt. Also included is a pair of modest undies, some short socks, and a coordinating hat. The pattern is the perfect base to create your own pom-pom girl, cheerleader, or majorette. I encourage you to dig out your old yearbooks and remember how much fun and laughter filled those hallways. May those memories inspire you as you create your own school spirit ensemble for Anne this month. I hope that you enjoy the pattern, and as always, I can't wait to see what you make.
Thank you so much, Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude. As always, make sure to follow Tamara on all of her social media extensions. She does YouTube. She has Etsy. She has eBay. On eBay, it is so fun. If you bookmark her account, she'll sometimes list from month to month different pieces of dolls. Sometimes she'll sell some of the clothing from the dolls that we send her. I tell her, I don't care. You do whatever you want to do, girlfriend. And she will list that. So sometimes if you loved the outfit, you can get that. Or she will also list her ready-made outfits. So if you're not a sewer, you can buy some of her ready-made outfits on there. And then on Fletcher Pattern Company, you can find fabric, you can find the patterns, you can find all kinds of wonderful things. So she is a great resource for all things doll collecting, sewing, and if you want to learn how to sew, truly, 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 if this is your year, don't worry, there's still a lot of time left. You can go to her YouTube channel and follow her step by step and try it. Just try it. Everyone has to start somewhere. So Tamara is a wonderful friend for you to do that. So thank you so much, Tamara Casey of Designs by Jude. This is an adventure. This is so much fun. I can't believe that we are able to, and it's because of our customers and our wonderful friends in the business, that we are able to offer such a substantial value for $50 that we are putting in this box for everything included. Now, we do this because we have a lot going on, and so we appreciate every single one of you that make sacrifices to be in the subscription. So thank you so much, and we're always just so grateful. So we're going to bring in Christopher Johnson, and he is going to talk about the outfit, the fit, everything that he has to say. We love hearing from him. It's very therapeutic. Come on in, Christopher Johnson, and let's talk fashion. Hi, Christopher.
Hello.
How much fun has Picture Day Pop been for you?
Every month is a new thrill, and this one really has been delightful, both in its execution, but also just in the creative process. This was an outfit that, like you'd mentioned, took a lot of time and a lot of tweaking and went through many edits, and it's very gratifying creatively and artistically to sort of watch that process happen. And we did a lot of thinking. I mean, this month, the theme for this month sort of changed and evolved by itself many times. She wasn't necessarily always going to be a yearbook photographer, and it was really fun to sort of hone that idea really acutely and sort of discover what it was. And I think the theme is so exciting and so fun. I'm always hoping to find an activity for her to do that feels engaging for the audience, but also is sort of authentic to maybe like a fifth grader, you know? And I think that really, she just fits the bill so nicely. And the sweater was a lot of fun to tackle. We did, again, a number of outfits, you know, and garments considering, you know, what to do. And I really fell in love with this sweater, and I'm grateful that we were able to get it sort of shrunk down to scale appropriately with the help of an actual human garment production facility. So that's very exciting. And also putting this together is so fun. Like, so much of my job is sort of just like whimsical, fun, silly stuff. And the fact that I got to put together what I thought might be sort of the highlights of a school year that you might put into a yearbook was a really exciting sort of proposition. So I was able to get a lot of this stuff. If it wasn't already in the shop, I was able to go right next door over to the thrift store and to get a piñata and a football and all these other things that you think about when you think about field day and, you know, the talent show and science fair and like all of this fun stuff. So I had a lot of fun. I have fun every month, but this one was silly and cute and wonderful.
So let's talk about the fit. How do we feel about the sweater and the jeans? Do we have any tips?
It's really easy out of the box, actually. This requires no pressing, so everybody rejoice that begrudges a little ironing. The jeans are lovely. They actually, I think they appear as if they might be sort of stiff or crunchy, and they're actually very soft. They wear very comfortably, and they have a really great zip fly and snap button at the waist, so they are a lovely tailored fit. And the sweater is stretchy. It's very, you know, easy to wear and accommodating. It's real functional buttons, and it doesn't really even require you to remove her hands. It's a really easy to put on outfit. So low maintenance, high reward. The shoes are great. They slip right on, and they are also you know, a great little complement with your camera. So regardless of what camera color you're getting, it's a very vibrant, fun, whimsical, exciting outfit that is actually also really open to mixing and matching. Like we went to great lengths to pair these things together intentionally, but if you want to wear a sweater with anything, that's sort of the beauty of a sweater. Or sort of a statement pair of pants. It's like you can do whatever you want to with them. You're not confined to whatever we thought was a good idea. Because so many times you actually have better ideas than we do. You are inspiring to us too. So please feel free to play with that as you'd like. It's a really fun, easy, colorful, vibrant, jolly outfit that, you know, you can wear for any occasion. So use it however you'd like. So we have some sandals for you in the boutique if you need a new pair of shoes for the season. They're a really easy slide with elastic at the ankle, so you can wear these for the upcoming summer season in pink and in turquoise and in red, just to have in the boutique. If you just need another pair of, you know, shoes, a new accessory. I often get the shopping bug. I've been trying to fight it lately, but I might just indulge here pretty soon. And this is a great way to scratch that itch for you. And I actually didn't think much of it when I was staging our little prop corner over here, but with Tamara's pattern of the month,
look at that.
We've got Barbie in drum majorette and, you know, cheerleader and what have you. A really sort of fitting pair. So maybe we'll have more school spirit sort of sports themes for Anne in the future. We'll just see about that. But we have sandals for you in the meantime, and you could truly wear them with any of these too. It's very, very versatile. So I don't know. It was very sweet of Diana while she was sort of sending us edits and we were talking about photos and the theme and the story. She sent back a very sweet sort of, it was an edit that implied that like I, as the shop photographer, might be Anne's tutor as the school photographer. And that's sort of the joy that we get to have on sort of the back end side of this work and this product is so much like internal fun. It's a very silly, fun job. And Diana's attention to detail and earnestness and sweetness really comes through in her work, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. A lot of my job has become photography, so seeing it sort of take full form this way is really exciting. And frankly, this sort of loud, sparkly sweater is something that I could see myself wearing to work, or to, you know, anywhere else for that matter. So thank you to Diana for all of your thoughtfulness and your sweetness and your kindness and your excitement and everything that you bring to this to really bring it to life. It helps so much. And I hope that sort of translates when you open your box. I hope it feels vibrant and exciting.
All right. Thank you so much, Christopher. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much, Christopher, for all of your hard work, chat, and fashion. It is so much fun. In this job, we have our days, of course, like you do at any job, but we continually look around and think, I am so blessed to do this for a living. This is the most fun job that I have ever had in my life. And thank you so much to all of our wonderful customers and friends for making it possible. Together, we are going to continue we're not going to let anything get taken away from us. We're going to keep doing our doll thing through all the ups and downs. And this is what I'm telling myself, because we are here to stay, and we are going to keep doing this. We need this. The doll community and doll collecting, it provides so much, but one of the biggest things is community, healing, friendship, joy, retail therapy. It's very, very, very real. So thank you for making the BDC part of your journey and your life. And we hope to see you on all of our videos. We want to be your doll besties all the time. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.